What's up everyone? This is Doc Joel again of Zootopia Animal Clinic. For today, I'm gonna make a video about feeding sa inyong mga aso at pusa. Regardless kung ito man ay about raw feeding, about commercial dog food feeding, so ano yung idea and opinion ko about your feeding with your dogs and cats. And also guys, congratulations for those na nanalo sa aking giveaway nitong mga nakaraang video ko. For this video, of course, this is a sponsored video by Vitality Value Meal. Ibig sabihin, we're gonna give away again product from Value Meal Vitality. Nga lang guys, I'm gonna make a video sa TikTok at doon tayo mamimili ng winner for our giveaway. Yun nga lang po, dito natin i-reveal yung laman ng box at magkakaroon tayo ng panibagong box opening event na naman. Pero titingnan natin kung ano yung laman na makukuha ng isang maswerteng fur parent. So in my TikTok, ito yung aking TikTok, no? You can visit here at pwede kayo mag-comment. Ang gusto ko lang is magbigay kayo ng pinakamagandang content idea na pwede kong gamitin by December. Dahil sa December, mamimigay uli or magbibigay uli si Vitality Value Meal ng panibagong box na pwede kong ipamigay sa inyong lahat. At gusto ko sana yung gagawin kong video na yun, yung content natin doon ay magmumula sa inyo. So after watching this video, you can visit my TikTok account. And it has a lot of things in there. So, sa TikTok kasi napakabilis. 1 minuto, 30 seconds, or 15 seconds. Napakabilis lang talaga ng mga video doon. And there's a lot of things that is happening in there. So, you can watch other videos about dogs and cats then doon sa aking TikTok. And of course, you can visit yung video about Value Meal Vitality. Yun yung nakalagay doon sa video. Mag-comment kayo doon ng inyong content idea at mamimili ako ng isang maswerte per parent na mananalo ng box from Value Meal Vitality. So, simulan natin ang discussion muna natin about feeding with your dogs. So, ako kasi I've been a fan of dog food for dogs ever since nung estudyante pa lang ko. Because it's very convenient, no? Andyan, readily available. So, ang dog food kasi can be divided into wet and dry. So, first, before we discuss yung ways of feeding of your dogs, let us understand first kung ano ba ang nature ng mga aso at pusa. Papansinin nyo, no? Mayroon akong kape dito kasi I've been filming this at around 7 PM na. So ako lang natitira dito sa clinic at nag-overtime ako para gumawa ng video para sa inyong lahat. So to better understand what's the nature of your dogs, no? And cats as well, let us review kung ano nga bang nature nila in the wild. So generally, dogs and cats are carnivorous. When we say carnivorous, ang ibig sabihin po nito, they are consuming most or entirely meat. Ibig sabihin, very less lang sila mag-consume ng gulay, mga greens and other stuff na kinakain mga herbivores or omnivores like us. Mostly they prefer meat, no? Ibig sabihin nito, guys, we're gonna trim down kung ano yung mga percentage na dapat na nare-receive ng percentage ng pagkain na nare-receive ng inyong aso because of them being carnivorous. Guys, since carnivorous ang inyong mga aso and cats, entirely they should receive a high amount of protein in their diet. Second is minimal fat content lang ang kanilang dapat kainin. Third is less to no carbohydrates dapat ang kanilang mga pagkain. Since we are discussing yung feeding ng mga dogs and cats, mapa-dog food yan or raw, ano nga ba ang aking opinion about this? Common question na nare-receive ni Doc Jello sa aking mga social media accounts is, what can you say about raw feeding? So my idea about raw feeding is this. I'm not against it, pero hindi rin ako entirely pro to it. Because meron kasing mga threat na pwedeng makuha ang inyo or pwedeng masamang resulta na pwedeng mangyari sa inyong mga dogs and cats kapag ginawa natin to. But entirely with proper knowledge and proper execution, this practice is not bad at all. Actually, what I always advise to my clients are, of course, to consume yung commercially available na dog food. But recently, in my continuous research and pagbabasa sa mga ating mga articles and other opinions ng ibang mga veterinarians, I've been gathering it all and I've been thinking about it. I do support yung feeding with commercially available dog food, pero pwede rin po natin itong sabayan ng raw feeding. Kapag nagpakain tayo ng dog food na commercially available, for example, ito nga si Value Meal Vitality, it is also a good idea if you will add raw diet doon sa kanilang pagkain or di kaya cook na mga meat. First, the concern we have is yung threat of formation ng calculi, bladder stones, kidney stones, and formation of also yung kidney damage sa katawan ng mga dogs. So yun yung kadalasan nagiging problems kasi dito sa clinic eh. And most of those patients na na-handle namin, usually ang kinakain nila is yung mga table food. Guys, it is entirely different doon sa sinasabi natin na raw or cooked na mga diet na meat. Kasi yung mga table food kasi na sinasabi natin is the one that we are eating sa ating mga bahay. Ibig sabihin, ito po yung mga niluluto nating ulam na mga may timpla na. And then, actually, this is really bad for your dogs. Kaya hindi po natin yun ina-advise. But my stand about raw feeding or cook raw food, no, na ihahalo natin sa dog food, it is really a good idea. You can actually mix yung inyong mga raw food with commercially available dog food like Vitality and other brands, no. It's actually a pretty much good idea dahil po ang mga raw food, it contains a lot of minerals. Pero okay lang din naman na kinukook na to. One example is yung mga meat, no, ng baka, ng manok. So pwede natin yun haluan ng dog food na commercially available like Vitality. And one common problem din po kasi na-encounter kapag purely raw feeding lang ang ginagawa at walang mga halong other commercially available na dog food, lalo kapag hindi immune, no, or lalo kapag hindi equip yung nagpa-practice nito, kulang sa knowledge regarding sa nutrition, common problem will be yung nutritional deficiencies. Kasi sa raw feeding, yung iba kasi akala nila porque binibigay lang natin yung mga sawdust, yung mga ganyan, and ibang meat. Akala nila yun lang alone is enough. Pero I've been seeing a lot of videos, ideas with raw feeding sa TikTok videos. Marami tayo nakikitang video about it. At ang ginagawa ng iba, they actually, merong ilan pong gumagawa ng purely raw feeding o yung mga meat lang talaga. Pero ang dami talagang content niya. So halo-halo. Hindi na ako naging more specific kung ano yung mga laman nun. Pero makikita mo sa video na they really know what the dog needs or the cat needs. Kaya they can provide it through their proper knowledge doon sa ingredients. Kaya talaga na-incorporate nila ng tama. But meron din naman ako mga nakikitang video ng mga raw feeding lang na talagang purely yung meat lang talaga. And it's not actually good. It will actually result to nutritional deficiency. And that's we don't want to happen to your dogs and cats. Hey guys, I'm not against raw feeding for as long as you know the details of the nutritional requirements of your dogs, no, lalo yung may mga breeds kasi may specific silang pangangailangan. For example, iba yung protein content ng kailangan ng mga malalaking aso like bully sa mga Shih Tzu, no. So you really have to do your research about it. But ang advice ko sa inyo lahat, what we can do is we can do simultaneous, no. You can feed them with raw food or cook na mga raw foods like mga meat na yan. Basta sasabayan po natin siya ng dog food. And the reason why is this. One example is yung Value Meal Vitality, no. They are using quality protein sources. So, ang reason kaya ako pinagsasabay or sinasuggest sa inyo na pwede siyang pagsabayin is that yung mga commercially available dog food po kasi is nutritionally complete. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng requirements, ginawa sila na ang lahat ng requirements ng aso natin except sa mga may sakit, no, or yung mga other concerns, health concerns, is nandyan na lahat sa kanila. So, if ever man maghahalo po tayo ng raw feed or cooked na raw foods, tapos hahaluan nyo ng dog food na commercially available, it's actually gonna compensate each other. So, it's a good idea. Basta, guys, wag lang po kayo magbibigay ng mga pagkain natin sa bahay. Yan yung mga table food. Wag nyo pong hahaluan yun ng dog food. And also, guys, dogs don't need, lalo yung pati mga cats, they don't need kanin, carbohydrates. Kaya sabi ko dun sa simula, di ba, ng video na to, ang nature ng mga carnivorous is high protein, less fat, or moderate fat, less lang yung, or less to none carbohydrates. Kaya they don't need yung rice eh. Kung mapapansin nyo sa mga aso nagra-rice, sila yung mga matataba. Ampaw yung pagkataba niyan. Also guys, dagdag ko lang din, if you're gonna feed with raw food or cooked food plus dog food, no, pinagsama, it's also advisable na mag-incorporate kayo ng mga greens, no, ng mga gulay. Ano nga ba yung mga gulay na pwede sa aso? You can add up potatoes, you can add up carrots, you can actually give them fruits. Eggshell din na kinrush, that's a good source of calcium. May nakikita rin ako na nagbibigay ng pugo. Ano pa nga ba yung natatandaan ko? Mga beans, ganyan. Squash, pwede rin sa kanila. You can actually incorporate those. But kung hindi kayo magbibigay ng masyadong gulay, pwede kayo mag-compensate ng mga nutrients niyan through supplementation ng vitamins. So, pag nag-mix kayo ng raw or cooked food plus dog food, haluan din natin ng mga gulay at prutas. But guys, if you're gonna do this, remember, it takes a lot of time and of course money. Yun nga yung convenience kasi na binibigay nung dog food na commercially available. Lalo yung mga kibbles. They can actually lessen the time or yung consumption ng time sa feeding ng dog mo kasi nandyan, bibigay mo na lang and it's nutritionally balanced na. But then again, it's also, kumbaga premium talaga pag ginawa mo yung effort sa pag-prepare ng raw, tapos dog food, tapos kulay. No, it takes a lot of time and effort and money. If you have what it takes to prepare all those for your dogs, may pera ka, you have the time, you have the knowledge, you have everything, you can commit that. And also, kailangan dedication talaga. Dapat dedicated ka pag ginawa mo yan. Alright guys, naubusan ako ng baterya dun sa aking camera. So yeah, naubusan tayo. So I have no choice but to continue my recording here on my cell phone. So if the quality gets low, I hope everyone will understand. So, going back dun sa dinidiscuss ko, if you're dedicated at kaya mo maglaan ng oras, pera, at effort sa kanya or sa inyong mga aso at pusa, you can actually practice yung pag-incorporate ng raw feeding, dog food, at ng veggies. Pero don't forget, kung hindi nyo kaya mag-veggies, I hope magbigay kayo ng supplementations. So yun na nga, ang message ko naman for those who are doing purely raw feeding lang guys, saludo ako sa inyong dedikasyon sa inyong mga aso at pusa. Pero hopefully, sinabi ko rin to sa TikTok ko that you should equip yourself, you should be knowledgeable enough to practice yung kailangan ng inyong mga dogs or cats or to know yung mga pangangailangan. Dahil yung common problem nga uli ng mga ganyan is yung nutritional deficiencies. And I hope your dogs and cats won't catch any problems or won't catch any diseases like E. coli, salmonella sa mga raw foods na binibigay natin. I hope everyone will be healthy, right? So, kung ano man po ang way ng pagpapakain ninyo, ito man ay raw food or cooked na mga raw meat, no? Niluluto or nilaga, walang halong kahit na ano, tapos hahaluan nyo ng dog food like Vitality, tapos hahaluan nyo pa ng gulay, tapos bibigyan pa ng supplements. Ewan ko na lang kung hindi pa tumaba ang inyong mga aso. But the only problem is yung mga nagiging picky eater. Advice ko, as always, sa mga nagiging picky eater, so it means that they are preferring something, no, Ang mga aso naman, like ko sinasabi to sa mga fur parents or mga clients namin dito sa clinic. If your dog is a picky eater, you should not be like that. Kasi guys, they don't have the capability to choose kung ano yung kakainin nila. Kung ano ang ilalapag nyo sa harapan nila, it is you. Ikaw ang responsible of ano yung ibibigay mo or ano yan. So, dapat tanggapin nila yon. Kaya nga naman po dapat ang nutrition should be learned. Yung proper pagpapakain, nutritional facts and everything should be known by you. Dahil kayo po mga fur parents ang magpe-prepare para sa kanila. Kaya kung sila ay picky eater, dapat i-train natin sila. You can try to use yung time limit sa pagpapakain. Pwede kayo magbigay ng time limit. You can provide food. At pag hindi nila kinain, remove it. If you're feeding your dog umaga at gabi, give them time like 15 minutes. Pag hindi nila kinain, you can remove it so that they'll know na, oh, sayang yung food. Hindi ko inabutan or wala na, gutom na ako. The next meal nila, pag ginawa pa nila ulit yun, eventually they will starve, no? Magugutom sila at after that, talagang kakain at kakain na lang ang inyong mga aso kapag pinractice nyo. So you can try that, okay? But what if ang case naman ng aso is may sakit siya? If may sakit ang aso, other clinical signs might be present. If the dog is not eating for more than 3 to 5 days, tapos yung clinical signs na sinasabi ko like pananamlay, no, lagi lang nakahiga, hindi naglalaro, kahit tawagin mo, hindi ka pinapansin. Also yung sipon, ubo, paglambot ng pupu, ihi ng ihi, or minsan hindi makaihi. Yan yung mga problemang dapat yung abangan. Ibig sabihin, kaya pala hindi kumakain yung aso natin, hindi siya nagiging picky eater. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang nararamdamang masama. So, kailangan po maging observant tayo. I know everyone might be busy, but once a day, at least, or twice, umaga at gabi, you can try to check them out kung kamusta na ba sila, di ba? So, also, dapat aware kayo sa mga sakit na meron yung mga aso natin. So, kaya tayo gumagawa ng videos. You can check my YouTube channel. There's a lot of topics I've discussed na before. You can try to look an idea kung ano yung mga pwedeng i-expect nyo, no? Pag ganito yung nangyayari. But yun lamang po ang aking message for all those regarding sa pagpapakain sa inyong mga aso. I am not against raw feeding, but entirely hindi rin ako ganun ka-into that. Dahil yun nga, para sa akin kasi, in my own opinion, it's really medyo maano siya magawa, ma-effort, no? Lalo sa taong tulad ko na sobrang busy. So, ang nagsisettle tayo sa mga dog food like Value Meal Vitality. It's a quality dog food po talaga yan. I do recommend this one. I tried this with my dog. My dog is Jasmine. Sa mga nakakaalam sa aso ko, Vitality talaga yung kanyang suki. No? Since 9 years old na yan si Jasmine. So, you can resort to commercially available na dog food like this. But you can also try yung raw feeding. Basta tamang kaalaman lamang. Right? So I hope meron kayo natutunan in this video, and that's all my opinion. If you have other concerns or if you have any other ideas regarding feeding raw dog food, gulay, prutas, or anything else that you want to share to other fur parents, you can comment down here sa video na to. And I'm really glad na makikita to ng ibang fur parents. And then again, we're gonna open this box, no? See you all dun sa mga manonood ng video na to. See you on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok channel yun, or channel ba yun, or TikTok account. You can visit my TikTok account. You can comment down there. At mamimili ako doon, baka isa kayo sa mamimili. So, that's everything for this topic, and I hope meron kayong natutunan. If you have any more ideas, you can comment down below. I'll try to read it, and hopefully, I'm gonna see you again on my next video. So for those na hindi pa nakaka-subscribe, you can subscribe in this channel, ring the bell for notification, and I'm really glad you're here. I'm really glad you're listening to my advices. So, yun lamang po. Salamat po for watching. So, let's pack this up, and yun na nga, tingnan natin yung laman ng box na to na ipapamigay natin sa ating TikTok video. Yun na lang, wala na kayo bang sasabihin, bubuksan na lang natin to. So, see you again on my next video. Next month, mamimigay ulit si Value Meal Vitality ng box at gagawa ulit tayo ng video featuring them. So, this video again is sponsored by Value Meal Vitality. So again, for parents, salamat po and I hope everyone will be healthy. Ingat po kayong lahat. Bye-bye! Guys, ito yung laman ng box na natin. Ito, 4 na big dose per adult na small bites, tapos 4 na can. So, congrats sa mananalo. Diba? Comment ka sa TikTok ko. Yung may items na paano yung so dahil. So, ako mapili. Sana ikaw yung manalo. This is your. Gawa natin ang parang